A man in the UK has been cleared of murder after serving 38 years in jail. His conviction was quashed after new DNA evidence emerged in what's being called the biggest miscarriage of justice in British history.
It's taken nearly 4 decades, but Peter Sullivan finally left prison a free man. Not angry, he said, not bitter, just ready to live out the rest of his life in peace. It is a constant reminder for the people of Merseyside, a memorial to Diane Sindel, it says, and all of our sisters who've been raped and murdered. It is nearly 39 years since Diane's body was found in an alleyway nearby. Her killing still haunts people here. A 21-year-old, soon to be married, and killed with such brutality in the middle of town. She left her part-time job at this pub on the Wirral. What happened to her led to the biggest murder investigation Merseyside police had ever launched. 8 weeks later, police arrested unemployed labourer Peter Sullivan. Now, 38 years after he was convicted, that conviction's been quashed. It's thought to be the longest miscarriage of justice in British history. New tests of DNA evidence showed someone else was the killer.
In the light of that fresh evidence, we allow the appeal on ground one. We quash the conviction.
Peter Sullivan listened to that on a video link, his family expressing their relief.
We haven't won, Peter hasn't won, and neither is the Sindel family. They've lost their daughter, they're not going to get her back. We've got Peter back, and now we've got to try and build a life around him again. So at the end of the day, we feel sorry for the Sindels, and it's such a shame that all this has had to happen in the first place.
He didn't know which way this was going. He's now got to come out. He's going to find things so different when he gets out here. He's got a long way to go.
On Merseyside, it's brought up memories, not least for those questioned in the original investigation.
Well, he did those inquiries, and he came to me, where were you on such and such a date? And I said, I don't know. And then, of course, different police came in to interview. But in fairness, they have to turn, every stone, don't they?
Merseyside police have now reopened the investigation.
There's clearly a lot of work to do now in continuing those advancements in DNA. If that person whose profile we're seeking to identify is deceased, we want to identify that because we clearly want to seek justice for Diane.
Justice for Peter Sullivan has taken nearly 4 decades to come. The search for justice for Diane Sindel goes on. Greg Milam, Sky News.